Good morning, everybody on YouTube land. I have some beautiful trees and grass to show you today. Look at that blue sky. I really like a big sycamore tree over there. Look how beautifully white and smooth the bark is. And look how pretty the water is in my rear view mirror. Here we are at the winter garden this morning. Good morning, little radishes. Watering them with a little bit of rainwater mixed with some water that I soaked banana peels and eggshells in. I've had some roly-poly bugs in here. There's one right there. I've been picking them out every morning. And I think the radishes are growing fast enough they can stay ahead of the roly-polies. These little pea plants were bumping their head on this lace this morning. So I put in the tomato cages and put the lace higher. So they got plenty of room to grow. Now the lentils are growing in some of these. Let's see. Yeah, there are lentils in this one. See, the lentils have a little bit thinner leaf. And I'm just going to see how they do. I'm not really trying to raise lentils to eat, but I just have them in there to fix nitrogen. And eventually I'll just compost them in there. I love the sound of the water dripping out of the buckets, through the chair, and into the little buckets underneath. It's like my little feng shui. You know how you're supposed to have some water in feng shui? So I think I have pretty good feng shui here, in that I have the dirt in the buckets. That's the earth, right? And I have the water running out of the buckets. Makes such a pretty sound. And then I have the heat of the desert. It's early in the morning right now, so there's a shadow here, but later on in the day, whew, it's hot. The dogs can barely even walk on the cement. I'll have to look it up. Feng shui. See if there are 3 elements or more. Okay, so I just looked up the principles of feng shui, and it's a lot more complex than I thought. But the main elements are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. So we have all those here. And of course, in real feng shui, this one is just for fun. This is for fun feng shui. We have the metal of the tomato cages. We have the wood of the clothespins. And of course the wood over here of the wood chips, the water dripping out, as I said before. And I guess you could say that the orange pots add an element of sort of like fire. And like I said, the hot cement in the middle of the day. So that's my simplified version of feng shui. And it is really a beautiful space to hang out in. My garden just has a really nice feeling. So I like to get out here in the garden before it gets too hot and get everything done, which I did this morning. Ooh, nice blue sky. I've gotten all of these watered over here. These three I still have to do. And then I like to empty the little buckets underneath so I don't have standing water hanging around. It's Kiki's favorite place to hang out in the morning. It's all sunny and warm, huh? Yeah. And Precious, she'd kind of rather be all cruising around. Wouldn't you, Precious? Precious. Yeah, she'd rather be out here looking around, snuffing. But Kiki, she is happy girl in the car, huh? Yeah. She likes to watch up the driveway and see if she can see any wildlife. Listen for the hummingbird. I think you can hear it. It's like a whistle. Buddy's found a place over here in the shade. Look at that good boy. Yeah, you're nice and cool in the shade. On the chair. That's a nice chair. That chair is really comfortable. It's the kind of chair you can just sit there even when it's hot. And it's not like all plasticky on your back. Really nice. Oh, one more thing I'll show you. I'll show you the cuttings from the Chinese Juniper. They're doing really well. Yeah. I spray and mist them every day and keep them in the shade. I put them inside the shed at night so they don't get too cold. So far, so good. Maybe I'll get to plant them at the summer garden. Thank you so much for joining me in my garden today. I'll see you again another time. Scripture for today is, a child will be born, a son will be given. His name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. That's in Isaiah. Adios. Bye-bye.